I don't give a
Oh
shit.
wow, just popping like that.
Yeah.
Trying to RD it again.
And clapping.
I appreciate that.
I'm premature.
Yeah. Okay.
I was trying to think of like a pseudo-sexual joke there a little bit.
So why'd you shave?
I gave up. Olivia hates it, and it got to the point where, like, it was like as long as it was gonna get, and it looked stupid,
You gotta give it time, Bob.
and I hated it, and Olivia hated it, so I was just like. Plus, it was before Thanksgiving. It was like the day of Thanksgiving. I was like, I really battled with it. I thought about
You couldn't
leaving
hold
it.
out for like 7 days.
That's why I did it. Ultimately, I was like, man, there's only a week left. What's the point?
It should be the opposite there. Hey, there's only a week left. Why am I shaving?
We'll just do it for December too. We'll just do it every month.
No.
I feel like we do this anyway.
No.
I will just go like 3 weeks without shaving because I just don't feel like it.
We're like 3 months.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we do that anyway. We just don't shave anyway. And then I finally just get sick of it and I just shave it all.
I shaved for you.
I know, I'm sorry. I appreciate
got
it.
all dolled up.
But see, yours looks fine. Yours looks like a beard. And like
For
mine
now.
looks like a 12-year-old who's trying too hard.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Well, I appreciate it. But like when I would go out and like see people I know, they would ask me, they'd be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And they're like, "You look like tired." I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "Your whole face just looks like real like just sunken, dark." I'm like, "Well, I mean, I do have a baby." Like, "No, it's not that. I've seen you since then." I'm like, "Okay."
So you're tweaking now.
Well, yeah. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm not tired. And they go, "Man, you just look like people like won't let it go." They're just like, "You really look like it." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm not."
That has never happened to me.
Really?
Never about facial hair.
Yeah, I just assumed it was the facial hair. They never like talked about it, but like they would always tell me I looked
Why
weird.
didn't you ask?
Because I just want the conversation to end. I just want to stop.
So you get them in a spot where they're like, oh shit, I have to answer this. I look like a dick. And then just storm off no matter what their answer is. Either they don't acknowledge your beard or they say something shitty about your beard and then you bounce.
Well, see, and like the cheeks are so thin. Like, so the mustache, like the goatee area is like perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And like the cheeks are so thin that like people would always comment and they'd say, "Oh, I like your mustache," like as if I was just trying to grow a mustache. And I'm like, thanks. And like I know that like that's not what they meant. They didn't mean anything by it, but like it clued me in that they couldn't see that I had hair on my cheeks. And I'm like, okay, so I'm trying to grow a beard, and it looks like just a mustache. Even after, how many weeks was that? It was like 3.5 weeks.
Yeah. Were you taking your prenatals?
No, it was not.
That's your problem.
I ran out.
Why didn't you I would have gone more.
I'm sorry.
I
They're
went
like
to the store
$11
yesterday.
a bottle, dude.
I went to the store yesterday.
Yeah, but I'm not going to ask you to do that. It's like $11 a bottle. It's expensive.
I don't care about the cause.
Yeah, I guess not.
Sucker.
I'll try it again. Next time I'll be more on the prenatals.
I doubt that.
Is there anything else you could do to grow hair? What is that? What's that medication
Bosley?
called? Bosley.
Bosley.
What's Rogaine? Is that the other
Rogaine.
one? Rogaine and Bosley. What's
Okay.
Bosley?
Is that the one where they do the implants?
I was gonna say, isn't that the one where they like take hair from your back and put it on your head or something?
I would have some really long hair. That's scary to think about.
Isn't Rogaine the one that's like supposed to like it's like a pill? It's like a pill you take, right?
I don't know. I thought it was like a cream.
And it like makes it grow back or whatever. Supposedly, I don't.
It works magic.
Yeah, is that what it says? The
Oh, I
infomercial.
don't
It's
know.
like Billy Mays here with Rogaine.
Billy
It's
Mays
magic.
would never endorse such a false product.
It's just magic. It just works.
That's like Anthony Sullivan or something. He's all about that garbage stuff.
They're like, how does it work? And he's like, it just works. That's it.
If you do the thing and you do it right, it works.
It just works. But it was like it's like when they do the oh my god, I can't even concentrate. I wonder if you can hear that.
Oh,
There's
definitely.
a train going by, and it's
100%.
so loud. I've never heard one go by here, and it's so loud.
It's right out back. Like the track is right there.
Like literally like feet away. Like if I was in a dead sprint from where we're standing right now, how fast could I get to the train tracks?
5 seconds.
Really? That close?
Dead sprint.
Yeah. Well, my sprint's not very fast.
All right, 7.
Still, that's pretty
I mean,
close.
there's a fence, so I should have added quite a bit of time into the whole ordeal.
Yeah, I can't jump fences like I used to.
Oh, there's a bunch of cars parked up next to it.
That'll make it easier, but still, it's getting down from the fence that I have a problem with. Honestly, getting up is not the hard part. That's what you know. What fence climbing 101 here, all right?
Oh, God.
Getting up is not the problem. Like getting your legs up over it is not the problem. It's getting down and not getting like the pokies caught on your shirt, on your pants, on your genitals. I don't like. It's so it's so hard.
I feel like there's a story behind that.
There's not just
No?
a lot of poked clothes and genitals.
Okay.
Not like any one individual story, just lessons learned over the years.
Okay, that's fair.
I've jumped a lot of fences.
I always just tried to go around the fence.
Yeah, but I mean, in areas where they don't want you to get in, usually the fence is all the way around it.
Then I don't belong in there.
Yeah, but those are the most fun places to go in.
Elaborate. Drop some stories.
I don't have one. I told you, I just jumped some fences. I don't know.
All right, if you say so.
You
Hope
don't
your
believe
mom's
me?
okay with hearing that.
I'm sorry, Mom. I jumped some fences, but hey, so did you, right? Everybody does. Well, not everybody. Paraplegics, I'm sorry.
As long as they're from birth.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you could have had a shot in there at one point. It was an accident, I guess.
Maybe jumping the fence is what did it.
Oh, God.
What put him down.
You're making me... I'll never jump a fence again now. I'm too scared.
I don't believe you, to be honest.
I don't know that I could jump a fence if I tried.
Yeah, small fence.
That's what we're talking here. Like waist height? Because that I could do easy.
Yeah, 3-4 foot.
3 or 4 foot. I'm glad you have so much faith in me that I can clear a 3-foot fence.
With ease.
What's the height of just the average, like the chain link fences you just see everywhere? What is that? I feel like it's definitely taller than I am. I'm like right on like 6 foot, like exactly. I'm willing to bet it's like 8.
That's pretty fair.
I think reaching, I could probably reach the top of it fairly easily.
So like 7.5.
7.5, 8.
Who knows?
I don't know, but they get bigger.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Let me
thought
tell you.
like the Great Wall of China was just like 8 foot. 'Cause that's not impressive.
You can see it from space, dude. If it's 8 foot, come on.
Well, I just thought it wasn't a height thing; it was a length thing. Took up so much space.
It's like a width. It's
Yeah.
only 3 foot high, but holy shit, that
The
fucker
girth.
is 50 feet wide.
That's a thick bitch. So what'd you do this weekend?
I went to Thanksgiving with my family.
Weed.
Yeah, it was pretty weak. No, I'm kidding. I actually cooked for my family for the first time ever.
Oh, yeah? What'd you
make? I helped make a little bit of everything, but like the things that I made, like that I brought to make were, I made a corn casserole,
Okay.
which is real good. Cornbread casserole, I guess you would call it. It's
Yeah.
cornbread with creamed corn in there.
Okay.
And like you mix it all up. There's also like milk and water and whatever else. It's really good. I'm not doing it justice by describing it. It's really good. So I made that. I also made fried stuffing balls, which are actually dressing because they're not stuffed with the
Okay.
bird, you know.
All right.
So you just make your dressing, but you make it extra wet. Roll it into a ball and just deep fry that shit. It is incredibly good.
What are you doing next weekend?
Why? You want to make them for you?
Yes.
They're super good. They're super good. You just dip them in like gravy or mashed potatoes or like turkey noodles, chicken or noodle. Dip it in anything. It's super good. Just
Put it in your mouth.
You
You'll
kind
be
of need to
happy.
dip it into something though. I'm gonna warn you. It's super salty because it's
Okay.
like it's dressing, so it's already
Yeah.
really salty, and then you fry it, and it's real oily, salty, fatty, but it's so
Oh
good.
no.
Yeah, right.
All
But-
the best things.
But you just need something to help cut that. I loved dipping them in my mashed potatoes. That was my thing.
There you go.
But there was all kinds of stuff. There was rolls, mashed potatoes. My family is vegan, so like we don't have like turkey or anything like that.
Did you have a meat substitute, or was it just like all sides?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess technically we had like this it's like a. I think like the product is called a something roast or whatever, but it's real small and It kind of just tastes like ham. Like you just put it in the oven. We covered it in some like vegetable oil or vegetable broth to make sure it was like it didn't dry out, and we just baked it for like 40 minutes. Something like that. I mean, it's only about like baseball sized, but you cut it like sliced like you would like a ham, kind of like just really thin pieces.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I didn't eat a lot of it. It's not. I just prefer everything else. We have so much that I don't feel like I need like the main course or like the turkey that that you have. I don't feel like I need that because we have so much other stuff going on.
Yeah.
But and we also just had like roasted veggies like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, carrots, green beans, all that good stuff. Just any vegetable you could think of, What else?
That's pretty tight.
What did you do this weekend? Cleaned
Cleaned our apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
No. Well, like how deep of a clean?
Well, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
So, on paper, what is an average amount of cleaning?
Yeah.
And our level of filth.
Well, hold on. What's your definition of an average amount of cleaning? Like,
You
do
picked
you
up
whip
some
out the vacuum?
clothes, You did some laundry. You vacuumed. You folded some stuff.
Okay. You wipe down the countertop, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No?
This was like 4 or 5 hours.
Holy shit. So it was like a deep clean.
Uh-huh. And it's still disgusting. So much shit everywhere. And all I want to do is play video games the entire time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know what I didn't get to do?
Play video games?
Play fucking video games.
That's when you're cleaning, that's all you can think of. It's like all the things I'd rather be doing besides cleaning. That's how I like get through cleaning.
Yeah.
Is I just daydream about all the things I'd rather be doing.
I didn't know we were cleaning until I started playing video games. So it got ripped away from me.
It's so much worse when you had it and it was taken away from you.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough. I'm sorry.
It's
So are there plans to finish or?
sadly.
Sadly, yes.
Yep, our lease is up the end of December.
Yeah.
So,
It's got to be cleaned by then.
yeah.
Nice.
We have way too much shit for 2 people.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Katie doesn't like throwing things away.
Oh yeah, she puts like sentimental value on stuff.
Mm-hmm. Or
Yep.
what if one day I need this one specific T-shirt?
That's like the mindset of a hoarder, man. I'm not trying. Sorry, Katie, if you're listening to this, I don't want to like call you out or anything, but that's sounds like. I mean, I've watched a lot of hoarders on the YouTubes, and that's like pretty much what they say, like word for word. What if I need this someday? You're never gonna need like half of a chair. You're never gonna need a piece of a lawnmower.
What if your lawnmower breaks?
An old gumball machine. What? I don't. Why is that even here? Newspapers. They always keep newspapers.
That is weird.
What is that?
It's probably like bedding. So they
Bedding?
just, like piss in their chair and just replace the newspaper.
Have you ever? You didn't have a Vine, did you?
No.
Oh my God, there was like this famous Vine of like an episode of Hoarders where like there's this little old lady and she just lives out of her recliner.
Yeah.
And there's like towers of newspapers like floor to ceiling all around her, and they walk into the living room and like the host lady's like, oh my God, and like she's like this little mouse like peeking out of like a pile of garbage, and she just goes he like just laughs at him. It is the creepiest thing, and it's so funny.
You need to tweet that.
I was like, I'll have to find it and show it to you.
That's
But
amazing.
It's pretty funny.
We're not going to remember that.
No, we're not. We'll never remember that.
So yeah,
I'll never find it, even if I looked for it. It's so specific. Vine doesn't even exist anymore.
I'm pretty sure you'll find it. I have faith. Mainly because I really want to see it.
I'll just look up. What do I look up? Funny hoarders compilation. That's what I'll look up.
Why are we even recording this? We could be watching that.
Yeah, right. I mean, we will. Don't
God.
worry. We will.
Is that Dr. Pepper can empty?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay. I have a problem with spilling cans. I don't know what it is. I think I just like don't think about my general surroundings, and so like I like to move my hands around. I like to walk around. I like to do so. So like I'm always knocking stuff over anyway, and you can't close a can. And I hate that. I need something that screws shut.
You need to carry around a little bit of saran wrap with you.
That won't stop it because I don't just knock it over. I like throw it. Like I hit it off of a table and onto the floor, and it rolls, and it's now like, what's that song? The meatball rolled off the table onto the floor and
no idea.
in the valley, up the mountains.
So, how long have you been here?
How long have I been here?
Yeah, like 50 minutes.
Yeah, I got here at about 7:30, so like 50 minutes.
In 50-ish minutes, you have spilled 2 drinks.
I have spilled 2 different drinks. It's been less than an hour.
You are an animal.
But hey, I got 9 minutes left. We'll see, right?
Oh.
There was nothing in it. I did throw it off the table though.
I don't appreciate that.
I mean, I'll still pick it up. You know I will.
You better.
I at least clean up after myself. I'm not Katie, right? I don't hoard things.
She's gonna beat the shit out of your dog.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to challenge her. I just wanted to bring up hoarders again because I love it so much.
You just challenged her to fisticuffs.
She's just gonna get mad at you.
That's
She's
fair.
like, why did you let him say that? And you're like, I can't control what he says. And she's just like, damn.
So
it.
apparently he can censor the podcast.
Yeah, I can.
No RDs up in here.
See, if I said something you didn't want, I would go ahead and just, I would not.
Try me.
I was gonna say, but I feel like that's the problem, is you don't have a filter. I need to be my filter and your filter.
That does sound like a problem for you.
That's not a problem. It's just like I'm like that little like NPC in like those old like platformer video games that would just show up just to give you like a little heads up. Whenever something new is about to show up, I'm just like, hey, by the way, don't say raw dogging. See, people don't like that.
I look at it as you're the one where I'm trying to go like off the map and they don't let you. There's that invisible wall.
Yeah.
That is you.
I'm that NPC that shows up and goes, hey man, you can't go that way.
Turn your ass around.
And you do it again. I go, hey, seriously, you can't go that way. And you do it. I'm like, holy fucking shit, what do you not get? That's the kind of NPC that I would be.
The worst?
Yeah. No, the best. People would love that. They would think it's so funny.
No.
That'd be like in some fucking Watch Mojo compilation. You know it would be. It's like, Watch Mojo, the 15 funniest NPCs in 90s video games. Let's go. 15, Spyro. Spyro's in every fucking one of those compilations. I don't know why.
He's on NPC.
I'm saying the Spyro game.
Oh.
The Spyro game.
They're remaking that. They're doing a new
They already
one.
did.
They're a new one.
It's on PlayStation.
Reals?
Yeah.
Like it came out already?
The original trilogy, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, maybe not the maybe that was Crash Bandicoot. But the Spyro is out. I can't remember if it's a trilogy or not. I know.
I thought it was supposed to be, or like the first 2 at least.
I don't know. It's totally out though.
Oh, well, I suck.
Yeah. Buy it and you can come play it at my house.
No, I'll just watch it on YouTube.
That's what I do. That's what I did. I watched someone play like the first like 3 missions and I was like, just for like the nostalgia of it, and then I was like, that's good enough for me. I'm okay. I don't need to see any more.
So, we went Black Friday shopping?
Yeah.
And I told you about how your brother scared the shit out of me?
Oh, yeah. When you were trying to go take a shit, yeah. And he ran up behind you and scared you.
It was the worst.
Sounds like the best.
Gave me sweaty ass.
Don't lie, your ass was already sweaty.
Nope, not to the level that your brother caused. Damn you, Julius.
He thought it was so funny, but he also felt so bad. He like came over to me, he's like, I feel so bad. I was walking behind Corey, and I guess I didn't realize he was going to the bathroom, which he was also going to the bathroom. And he's like, I just kind of saw him, and I figured I'd just say hi. So I walked up behind him and just said something kind of funny, and I actually scared him. And I'm like, that's pretty funny. He's like, well, like, it was, but I also feel really bad. And I'm like,
Oh, it was hilarious.
yeah, I was like, don't feel bad.
I would have done the same thing.
You have done the same thing.
He's so mousy. He just snuck up out of the blue. I guess mousy isn't the right word for it.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
I didn't see him coming.
He's like a ghost. He's just sneaky. Oh, man. But I did get, another thing I did this weekend is we celebrated my birthday, even though today is actually my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
By the way,
I didn't know that. I saw.
Happy birthday to me.
Not with that attitude.
But I did get a Switch for my birthday, which is pretty much the only thing I wanted. I told them, I got this hoodie that I'm wearing too. I said, I want a new hoodie.
That everyone can see.
And I want a Switch. Yeah, no, it's wonderful. I'm sure I'll get lots of compliments on it. It looks very nice. But anyway. I also got a Switch. Those are like the only 2 things I wanted. I just rattled off a couple of games that I wanted for it, and it's pretty cool so far.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
I got 3 games. I got Mario Kart. Of course, you got to get Mario Kart.
Oh, absolutely.
I got Mario Party because I wanted games that Olivia and I could play together.
Okay.
And so I went for like the Mario Kart. We
You
played
mean
2-player
games you can murder each other over?
Yeah, I mean, well, Mario Party, you guys can like work together.
Oh, okay.
So we do co-op with them. But yeah, Mario Kart, she does get pretty pissed off when I win every single time.
Who do you pick?
It depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
I can win with
Who's
any
like your top
character,
three?
man. My top 3?
Yeah, if you had to pick top 3.
My top one, I won't even organize them in like 3, 2, 1 because I don't know. But the ones I pick most often are Yoshi, and in this newest one, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, there are like 9 different colors of Yoshi now. So I usually go with the black one or the white one, depending on how I'm feeling, because he's super cool. I like the different versions. Those are my favorite colors. I also like to play as Dry Bones.
Dry Bones.
He's pretty good. And then probably, I don't know. I don't really go off the map with any of the other ones, really. The very first time I played, I did play as Link from Legend of Zelda, because I haven't played a Mario Kart since Mario Kart for the DS, and Link wasn't on that one, so I was just like, oh my god, Link's on it. That's so cool. I want to play as him. So I did play as him for one of them. So that's pretty cool.
So those are all the wrong answer. It's Toad or Bust.
Why Toad?
Because Toad is the best.
I love the way that you had me going there for a second. I'm like, those are my 3 favorites. What about yours? You're wrong. It's Toad. What the fuck? Who's Toad?
The little mushroom guys.
I know who he is. I'm saying, who's Toad? Like,
the best.
Why would you choose Toad?
Because he's the best.
How is he the best?
Hey, he weighs nothing. He's just a little guy.
Yeah, I'd go flying off the damn map.
All the way onto the next part of the track. Rainbow Road that shit.
So you do the old N64 Rainbow Road.
Cut half the shit.
Which I never could do. It was just like 2 minutes of me just driving off the side of the damn track into nothing.
Cloud guy picking it back up.
Into the abyss.
Yeah, nope, Toad's always the choice.
Liv just kind of bounces around, and she's all right. She gets like 3rd or 4th every time, but yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. She prefers Mario Party for obvious reasons.
So, did you bring your Switch?
No, I did not.
What the fuck are we doing?
Well, Olivia's playing it. She needs something to do while we're here hanging out for a couple hours.
She can't entertain herself for a while? Well, you're entertaining me.
Switch. You need to just come over to my house and play the Switch. I tried to
drove
invite
all
you
the way
over.
here. Katie felt really bad about that.
Oh, it's okay. Tell Katie you're fine. We'll just call it even. I made fun of you on the internet, and
that no one listens to.
Yeah,
not even you.
No
Katie
one listens
herself.
Well, there you go. Maybe you'll never know. I'll just call it even. All right. I'm not upset about it. That's fine. You don't always want to go over to other people's houses. This is just for Katie. Everybody else, nobody listen.
Yep.
Katie, just wanted to tell you it's okay. You don't always have to come over. I get that. You want to do your own things. You have your own life.
That was cleaning.
Cleaning. I totally get that. Right. I do that to Olivia all the time. I'll tell her, we can't be doing whatever today. We can't go out. We can't be hanging out with people. We gotta just buckle down and get shit done. I get that. Nothing. No animosity held here. Right.
A little salty. After hearing about the dip you made. Really won't eat that.
It's disgusting, but it is very good.
You can't keep calling it disgusting.
It's not like disgusting in the sense that like it tastes disgusting. It looks, it sounds, and it honestly I feel gross eating it, but it just tastes so good. It's like my guilty pleasure.
No part of that sounds gross.
Yeah.
Not a single aspect of that entire dish.
I think it's just the name that throws me off so much.
Dip?
We just call it dip.
Yeah, who doesn't like dip?
That's what I mean. Like, so if you tell someone, "Oh, hey, you want to come over for dinner? We're gonna have dip." And they're like, "What kind of like dip? Bean dip? Like salsa? Are you gonna like
is salsa a dip?
cheese? You dip chips in it, right? I mean,
yeah, but isn't it like its own thing?
Or is it like a spinach Alfredo? I mean, yeah, it is its own thing technically, but I'm just saying.
Spinach Alfredo dip?
Yeah,
like spinach artichoke?
that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
But like it's Alfredo sauce, right? I mean, it's spinach Alfredo.
That sounds a little odd.
What? Isn't that what the dip is? Like when you get like
I don't know.
When you get like artichoke dip, isn't it?
Fuck if I know, dog.
Really?
Fuck if I know.
Well, shit. Well, now I want to know. Somebody tell me. I was gonna say I'll Google it, but I won't Google it.
We'll tweet out the answer later.
We'll tweet out the question and hope someone else answers it.
That's fair.
Because I'm gonna forget to look it up. I know I will. But yeah, like, so if you just say dip, like, my mind races, and yeah, maybe salsa's not technically a dip. It's salsa. It's its own thing, right? Whatever. But, like, that's where my mind goes. I'm like, bean dip, 7-layer dip, yeah, spinach artichoke.
Or you can just ask the question and wait for
cheese.
the answer. And just
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
call it right there.
But who wants to do that?
Like, you told me you were making dip. I asked you, what is dip?
What is dip?
You told me what dip is.
I told you like a day later.
So, it works.
Yeah.
So, you watched the Great British Baking Show?
Oh, hell yeah. Every episode.
Have you seen the Big Family Cooking Showdown?
I think so. Is that like, that's like the one that like it is painfully obvious that it's a ripoff of that show, right? And it's like a cooking
it's two
version.
teams of 3, and they cook meals and.
I think I
impress.
tried to watch that, and it felt like a Great British
It is
Baking
amazing.
Show like knockoff, and I couldn't watch it.
So I put it on the other night for Katie and I to watch, and she's like, "Oh, what are you watching?" I was watching the finale of it, and she's like, "Oh, that's stupid. I was doing about her business." I mean, no, we're starting this over. Episode 1.
Oh God.
She got hooked. We watched all the way till the end.
So you watched it twice?
Yeah, it's awesome. The judges are hilarious.
Yeah. Is it British though?
One guy's Italian, one lady's British.
But it's like BBC.
Yeah, it's BBC.
Yeah. Okay. I love the BBC, man.
So watch this show.
I'll never
They're
understand.
hour-long episodes.
I'll never understand why America, our country, isn't more interested in the BBC.
They have to make up for losing the war.
But hold on. How is that a pro? Hour-long episodes. You toss that out like it's a pro. You're like, dude, they're hour-long episodes.
Did you watch Sherlock?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. They were
It
like
was
2-hour-long
incredible.
episodes.
They were too. I like tried to get Olivia interested in that, and it was like 20 minutes would go by, and she'd be like, "Holy shit!" They just told us what they're looking for, and I'm like, "Yeah," and she's just like, "I want it to be over already." I'm like,
It's a
"What?"
mini movie.
I'm like, dude, I could watch Benedict Cumberbatch like do this all day.
But could you watch Benedict Cumber's buns?
Fuck yeah. That man's
That was
buns can do
weak.
whatever the hell he wants. And then Martin Freeman, that's like literally like the best cast I've ever heard of. And it's just like a TV show. It's not even like a movie.
It's essentially a movie.
Yeah, so even though each episode is basically a full-length movie,
Longer than most movies.
it is a great show. I discovered it because we go to California every year with Olivia's parents, and it's like a
Dibs.
4 or 5 hour flight.
Dibs.
Dibs on what?
Coming.
Coming to California? I don't pay for it. They
I'll
do.
take her spot. It's fine.
Who?
Olivia.
she
Her and Katie
won't,
can hang out for a
she
week.
won't give up her spot.
No, that's cool.
We didn't get to go this year because the baby was born, and so next year we're going in like
So that should free up at least one additional spot.
no. So Olivia's like really, really wanting to go.
Yeah, all right. So 2 people didn't go last year. That means 4 people should be able to go this year.
That is not how that
One
works.
is the baby. That makes sense. So I will take the
Do
final
you pay
spot.
for a baby's ticket?
Yeah, probably. I don't know, are you going to hold it the whole time?
It? It's a girl.
It's a baby.
Yes, but it's a her.
It's a glorified potato.
No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
She's plays on her own. She does all this stuff on her own.
If you leave a potato in the closet long enough, that little shit grows off of it.
She's not going to sprout if I leave her in the closet too long.
So they're like reverse potatoes. It's fine.
What's the opposite of a potato?
A baby.
No, it's not. Why
You
did
leave
I,
it in the
why
closet
did I
and
ask that
shrivel.
question? I knew you were going to say that. Why did I ask that question? God damn it. Anyway, we
They're
were
aliens.
flying to California. It's like a
Okay.
4 or 5 hour flight.
Correct.
And like, so what I always do, Olivia just goes to sleep every time, and so I always like prepare myself, and I like buy like or rent like a couple of movies, and like
Yeah.
I just have like a little tablet, and I rent them on like Google Play or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just watch a couple movies, and that blows right through the time because, you know, a movie's generally like an hour and a half to 2 hours, so like I'll just watch 2 of those, and then like a couple episodes of a TV show or something like that.
Yeah.
It blows right through, no problem. And I always pick. Like, I like to, like, do this thing where, like, I save up, like, good shows or good movies that I've heard about. Because, like, I don't have time right now. I'm working. I'm doing whatever. I'm like, but I know I'm going on this trip in, like, a month. I'll just rent it and then watch it on there, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if there's ever, like, a movie that, like, won a bunch of awards and I never had time to see it, then I just save it up, right? I've seen, like, all the best movies, like, on that flight. But anyway, I was looking for things, and there was no, like, really good movies that, like, piqued my interest or anything like that. and I'd heard a lot of things about the show, and I was like, I'll watch it. And the episodes were really long, right?
Yeah.
I only got through like 2 episodes on the flight.
Easy.
But then when we landed, I literally that day and night I finished the show.
Well, there's
back to back.
4 or 5 episodes?
There's only like 3 episodes per season. There's only like 3 seasons.
Yeah.
I think in all there's like 10 episodes.
Okay.
So
20 hours.
Yeah, and like that, like I said, I binged it. Like that's probably the only show I could say that I've actually binged, like straight up watched like the whole thing.
Okay, so you watch movies on flights.
Yeah.
When I flew to Washington, I listened to Eazy-E's discography.
Why?
Because I had just pirated it.
You're like, fresh pirated music, here I come.
Yep.
And I'm like paying, like renting for these movies. I can, like, my problem is, like, I consider myself a cinephile, but then, like, I never have time to watch movies, and I love watching them. I love picking them apart. I love, like, camera work. I love editing. I love scoring. I love acting. Everything about it. It's just so cool to me. And, like, I never have time to do it, so, like, it's just kind of nice to be able to have, like, 4 hours where I literally can't do anything else if I wanted to. So.
Thursday nights.
Thursday night.
Movie night.
Like, every Thursday?
Every other. I don't know.
What do I do on Thursdays?
I have a pretty open stage.
I feel like I don't do anything on Thursdays. That might work.
Okay.
But do we have a good movie to watch every single Thursday?
Do they have to be good?
Well, yeah. I don't want to waste my time.
You've never watched just like a bad movie, but it's so bad it's enjoyable?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that sense, it's a good movie.
Okay, so we're watching Trailer Park Jesus to start it off.
What is that?
Trailer Park Jesus.
But, like, elaborate. What is that?
So it's the shittiest indie film ever. Like, 8 people got together to make a movie.
Then why would we watch it?
Because it's hilarious.
So it's like The Room, where, like, they set out to create, like, the best movie ever made, and it was just complete utter shit, but, like, you still like it?
No, it's just they weren't very good at what they're doing, but their heart's there.
That's what I mean. Like, they work so hard to create, like, the best movie, and it's just utter shit. But,
It's
like, you
not
still
utter
like
shit.
it.
That's too harsh. It's a good movie. I love it. I'm a big fan.
But it can be described as so bad it's good.
It teeter-totters.
It's like just like towing the line of like bad and
it's
good.
Majority decent. So this guy
You're really not selling this for me.
is driving from college back to home, and his girlfriend breaks up with him, so he buys a sheet of acid.
Okay.
His car breaks down in Missouri, and all these weird, creepy rednecks like help him out. And in exchange, he shares acid with them, and then everyone in the trailer park ends up taking his acid, and they all have this like crazy. It's really funny.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
See, the premise sounds way
the
better
nitty gritty of it.
than like
Get your fucking feet out of here,
you.
dog.
I'm just trying to play footsie with you, dude.
Obviously, I'm not wearing any shoes.
Can you play footsie if one of you is wearing shoes and one of you is not?
That is.
Anyway.
On the Lord's house.
Is this the Lord's house? Your vape shop is the Lord's house?
Hey, you do what you do.
That's what you should name it. You guys should change the name, all right? Forget it. It's now the Lord's house.
Oh, I was kind of liking you do what you do.
You do what you do?
You do what you do.
Call it the Lord's clouds. There you go. That's
Triple
it.
O, 2 Z's.
Yep.
All right.
Clouds.
Impossible to doodle.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, everybody's like trying to Google it. And like you like pay Google to like, don't let us show up if they don't spell it right. Because fuck them. You bet your ass you better be spelling it right.
Oh, that sounds stupid.
Yep. But everybody will stay out, and then you and I can just hang out. That's
You
the
work
secret
all
to this
day.
whole thing. I know. I work all day, and then you're like, "Can we hang out?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm busy."
Loser.
I know. I'm the worst.
Oh, it's fair.
But once a week, I always take out one night a week that we get to hang out. I have to. even if this show is like the only excuse we have, I need that. And then
No,
Olivia, every time that comes, she's like, do you have to? I'm like, yes! I don't ever get to see this kid.
And we've already pushed it back.
I know.
Like 3
I'm
days.
like, I don't ever get to see this kid. And now I finally have an excuse to hang out with him at least once a week. And you're trying to take that away from me.
We're going to have words with her.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be please stop doing that.
Please stop doing that. Those are the words.
We'll stop calling your baby a potato.
I would appreciate that. I'd appreciate if that just happened anyway.
Well, it's not just yours specifically. It's all babies.
Well, I mean, that makes it a little bit better, I guess. But
You can't change me.
But I'm proud of my baby, so I don't want to be
I'm
like...
a free elf.
I don't want to just call her like a potato. Where potato? Where did they even come from?
Have you ever seen when people share their pictures of their fresh out of the oven babies?
We literally just had an episode about this, that how we don't have social media.
But Olivia's never shown anybody. Look how cute the baby is, and it's still oozy because it's so fresh.
Okay, no, because Olivia does this thing where she only shows me the ugliest babies she can find.
And they look like potatoes.
It's like a game to her.
Okay.
She's just like, oh my god. She's like, I'm not trying to sound mean, is what she always says. And I'm like, she's about to show me an ugly ass picture of some baby with some kind of deformity, or it was born, or it's got like the different colored skin or something like that. And I'm like, it's her being mean, and like I don't want to be like that. I'm trying not to be mean to people. And like ever since my baby was born, I feel like I've been trying to take it easy. I'm trying not to be such an asshole. I'm just an asshole. It's just it's just the way it is.
I wasn't talking deformed babies.
Oh no, I know.
I'm sure they look like moldy potatoes and all, but
I'm just saying, like, Olivia likes to point out like ugly babies. So like I don't ever get to see like cute babies because it's always, not trying to be mean, but look at this baby. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, ugly, right? And I'm like, I mean, if you're forcing me to judge this baby's attractiveness level, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's not the most attractive baby I've ever seen.
you're putting way too much work into it. Just show, yeah, that baby's fucking ugly.
But I don't want to be mean.
Who cares?
And then I have to tell her, you gotta stop being mean.
No, hurt that baby's feelings. It doesn't
No,
have any.
Like I said, I just had a baby, so I'm trying to be a better person, so that way my baby can grow up and be a good person.
Yeah. Your Lifetime movie's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it will be.
Asshole turned dad turned mediocre podcast host.
No, it's gonna be called From Asshole to Beehole. Because I've censored myself. Get it?
I did it. All right.
Or it's gonna say something like from a word to something, because you can't actually say that on TV. Can you say asshole on TV?
I don't think you can say asshole, but you can say ass.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
You can call someone an ass, but you can't say asshole.
I mean, I understand that. I'm just saying
Uh-huh.
why. Like, what's the difference between you're adding a hole?
Because you are a donkey. I poop out of that.
Yeah.
See what I'm doing out here? I don't know.
Like you're saying it like you're proving a point, but I still don't get it.
Fuck if I know.
Man, freaking U.S. standards.
Uncensored television is the best.
You can show a guy's butt, but you can't show a lady's butt. Remember that? Mr. Spanky taught us that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we watched that movie where Danny DeVito has his ass in it. and he like went on this whole big tangent about how he's like, I will never understand why you can show a man's ass but not a woman's ass. I'm like, oh, okay, dude, I'm 14. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's just trying to look at some booty
Yeah,
in class. That's all
he
doing.
wants. I mean, we still got it, right? Booty's booty, man. I don't care if it's Danny DeVito.
That might be why you don't think babies are ugly. If you're down with Danny DeVito ass.
Dude, I'm down with Danny DeVito anything. Danny DeVito's the best.
Okay. All right.
Did you hear that, like, about that petition or whatever that was going around on the internet there's the new Pokemon movie that came out,
Yeah,
Detective
with Ryan
Pikachu.
Reynolds. Wait, it's out?
I mean, it's not out. It's coming
Oh,
out.
okay.
The trailer came out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get your hopes up.
We're going to see that shit day one.
Oh, yeah. No, I
Okay.
can't wait.
Don't fuck with me like that.
But anyway, there was like a petition that was going around that when they very first announced the idea of it, there was like a huge petition that went around the internet where everyone wanted Danny DeVito to do it for some reason.
Dressed as a Pikachu?
No,
Not like animated
just
or
the
anything?
voice. Like
Oh.
it was exactly as it is now, except instead of Ryan Reynolds doing the voice, Danny DeVito does the voice.
I would be down with that if Danny DeVito was dressed like Pikachu and had his face painted yellow.
I wouldn't watch that.
That'd be hilarious.
But anyway, it got like several million
easy.
like signatures or whatever, and then Pokemon Company was like, nah, we want Ryan Reynolds to do it.
We want people to watch this.
And honestly, I prefer that because it would have been funny, but it would have been real weird to see probably one of the cutest Pokemon played by Danny DeVito.
That's a bit of a stretch.
What?
That's the cutest Pokemon?
I said one of.
All right.
I mean, there's like 900, so I mean, obviously there's some that are going to be better, but...
Okay, you got me there. What's new?
When you say, like, cute Pokemon, Pikachu does come to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Pichu comes to mind.
Yeah, no, you're right, yeah.
Oh, man. You can't copy and paste pictures on Twitter, BT dubs.
Well, thanks for that.
Yep, so I have to save this picture of Danny DeVito's ass.
Did you try Control-C and Control-V?
On my phone?
Yeah.
No. Can't say I did.
That's like my excuse for everything. Like, oh, I can't copy it. And try Control-C.
You are the worst.
I know.
I don't mean it.
I know.
Just like this podcast is slowly turning into the worst.
Oh, yeah. It's devolving for sure. But you know what? Whatever. We don't need people to watch it.
No.
Or
It's used to chit-chat.
listen to it. Yeah, we've already established that this is the only reason this exists is for an excuse for us to continue to talk with each other. Oh my god. I didn't see it because like it looks like this. And you open it up, man, you get Danny DeVito ass. He's surprisingly hairless.
This is the portion of the podcast where we just talked about shit we've tweeted.
Oh, okay.
So now you have to check our Twitter.
Okay.
Just to look at Danny DeVito's ass.
Yeah, so first thing I'm looking at here is Danny DeVito ass, which, like I said, surprisingly hairless. Back, legs, ass, everything. He must have just gotten, like, waxed or something.
Probably got that lasered.
Anyway,
Got
next...
that laser in money.
Then...
Every man's dream.
Well, you want to laser your ass?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It would drop my body temperature like 10 degrees.
Anyway. The next tweet down is, it says, it's a series. So it's the first one is "'Tis the season for having diarrhea at the mall." That's because Corey and I went Black Friday shopping and Corey had diarrhea.
Yeah, but now they don't have to look at Twitter to see what the tweets are about.
Oh, so you don't want to review the
No, it was
Twitter.
just the picture.
Oh. You said we review everything we've tweeted, so I'm gonna review everything.
No, that's next week.
Oh, I'm going through
That's
it already.
next week,
I'm already here.
All right.
So Corey had diarrhea at the mall. That's what "'Tis the season to have diarrhea at the mall" is. And then, fun fact: we both run the Twitter, completely independently of each other, and we don't really talk about it because we're the worst. So we just kind of tweet whatever we're feeling, and we like our own stuff all the time. And so I went ahead and commented. It looks like we're just talking to ourselves a lot, but it's actually us talking to each other. And so he said that, and so I just commented twice on there because he did have to poop twice while we were in the mall. I just thought it was funny. And so the first like on it was me liking Corey's, and then the second, the like on the comment was Corey liking mine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
How complicated.
There's really not much left, but the next one, did you watch this video that I posted?
Fuck you.
I posted a YouTube
I
link.
hate you.
And it's fucking hilarious.
You are the worst.
Carl sings Redbone, and I cried while laughing at this. It was so fucking funny.
I was in bed when you sent me the link. I opened it up, and I'm like, oh, cool. What's Redbone? Like, should I know what this song is?
Wait, have you not heard Redbone?
I have now.
Only Carl singing it, or did you hear the actual
I looked
version?
it up.
Oh, it's a good song, right? It's Childish Gambino, right?
Yeah, I don't like that album.
Really?
He's not rapping, dog.
Well, yeah, but he was trying something new.
I don't know.
I can appreciate him trying something new.
Nope.
I like it when artists go out of their way to do like a different genre or something like that. I can appreciate that.
Nope. Those are the albums I don't pirate.
Well, okay. I mean, well, like
Chance the Rapper's new album?
Yeah?
It's a gospel album.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I don't hear him rap.
But like, you don't have to pirate it. You could just listen to a song and just appreciate that he tried something different.
No. I can listen to a song and be upset that I just wasted 3 minutes listening to not what I thought I was going to hear.
Wow.
You know, You were talking about how you're a cinephile?
Yeah.
Like, I just wasted these hours.
Yeah.
It's me with music videos and songs.
But
But not to that level at all.
But I just like, I mean, I'm, what do you call it, audiophile, I guess. I do also consider myself an audiophile. But
Okay.
I love music.
What other file?
But, I'm not going to get into that right now. But, I can pretty much appreciate any kind of music, like ever. Like
Yeah.
I really do just like listening to music.
Nope.
I don't know what it is. So Olivia and I started doing this thing now where we've run out of music where like we can pick like a band we like and just listen to that album.
Yeah.
We've kind of like run out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So what we started doing is we go onto like Amazon or something and we just type in like 2010s and we just listen to a shuffled radio of any music that came out in 2010 to now.
Oh, shit.
Just shuffled randomly.
That's scary.
And we'll do that with the 2000s, 90s. Like we'll just shuffle it, and if we find something we like, we might go listen to that separately. But we'll just do it right. And a lot of weird shit comes on there.
Oh, I believe
like
it.
a lot of weird shit. It goes from like rap to like some weird gospel stuff to like some like down home country like back road stuff. And it's
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of things I don't particularly enjoy, but it's very rare that I come across something I have to skip because I can't finish it. I'm willing to just let it ride out.
I hit the skip button quite
Yeah?
a bit. Yeah. Have you listened to Your Favorite Weapon by Brand New, the album?
Probably. Is that the one with the astronaut in the front? Or which one is that?
That's the first one. There's a couple different artworks.
That's the one I've listened to.
That's the good one.
Yeah.
That one and the astronaut one. But
you
said
recommended
didn't
it to me, I
Yeah.
think. And I think that's the one I listened to.
Okay, I didn't
What's
know
it
if you
called?
ever Your Favorite Weapon.
I'll have to check it out.
Give
I
it
don't
a
think I have.
listen. Everyone listening, listen to it as well.
Oh, okay, good.
But then restart the podcast, but with the album matched up to it.
That would
But
sound horrible.
Have the music up way louder so you don't actually hear us.
Just turn off the podcast and just listen to music.
No, we need the listens.
Do we?
Yeah.
I need some reason to keep going. I need something to keep me here on Monday nights.
Yeah. Should have been at home playing video games.
I can be at home playing my new Switch.
We
Right.
get a computer.
I try. Oh, did I not tell you? Okay, so the dude that was selling that computer on Craigslist, this is like I'm gonna do nothing for anybody that's listening because it's literally like the most personal thing that could possibly happen. But I'm
Yeah, what
looking into buying a new computer. You sent me that link for the guy on Craigslist.
Yeah.
I messaged him and I'm like, hey, so is the computer still for sale? Right? Dude's the weirdest fucking dude. You know what? I'll just read the text like
Okay.
out loud because he's
All
a
right.
fucking weirdo. If you're listening to this dude, I don't know who you are. I didn't get a name at all or anything like that, but weird as hell. So I said, and this is just quote word for word, right? I said, hey, are you still selling your computer? And he comes back 2 hours later.
Okay.
Right? 2 hours
Hey,
later.
he's a man with his own life.
Not that one. I am selling a different one though.
Oh.
And I was just like, okay, that's whatever, fine.
Interesting.
So I said, same model and price or different. That's what I said.
Fair.
And he texts back an hour later again.
He's a busy man.
I texted back 6 minutes after he texted
yeah,
me.
you're being too needy. Get off his nuts.
I'm trying to buy something from him. Is he not trying to sell
You're
it?
dangling off his testes, dog.
Don't put something on Craigslist if you don't want me to talk to you about it. Anyway, he says better model, higher price, which he thinks he's like selling something to me, and instead,
You know what? Last year's model? That's
instead it
outdated.
absolutely backfired. And I just said, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm too poor for that. Thanks anyway.
You didn't ask the price?
And he just, dude, if it was more than the one he was selling, then the other one was already too expensive. I was gonna try to lowball him.
That was like $100.
It was 160, and I was gonna lowball him to 100.
Yeah, so then you lowballed the higher model to 140.
So if the one was 160, and this
Yeah.
one is already higher than that,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to lowball higher than the 100.
Oh no, $120.
I don't have a $120 to throw away.
I will spy you 20 bones.
It's too late. I already told him. I said, sorry, too poor for that. Thanks anyway. And he comments back. He texts back literally immediately on this one. Even though there's like hours between all these texts, immediately and
Well,
just
he's
said,
done with his day now.
he just says, fair enough. like that was like a challenge. And he was just like, wow, man, you got me. Fair enough. And I'm like,
You don't even know the price.
and I just didn't even like respond. I'm like, that was the weirdest shit.
Well, now I have to find another one.
You could have just, that was the weirdest thing. You couldn't have just said like, okay, have a nice day, or like, are you sure you don't want to know the price? Or maybe I can send you a picture. Maybe we can talk about it. If he's really trying to sell it, he should have gone into full salesman mode.
His wife's probably trying to get him to clean out his closet. He's like, I don't want to do.
He acts like we just had the fiercest debate, and I just won, and he's just like, fair enough, man.
Have you ever seen those Craigslist posts where it's like the wife's making the husband sell whatever thing he doesn't want to sell, so he just dodges on it the entire posting?
I've seen memes making fun of those, but I've never actually. I don't browse Craigslist.
Well, what I'm saying is like someone shares them. They get.
Again, I don't have social media.
You use Reddit.
What do people do on Reddit besides talk about news and then post pictures of their dogs?
Share funnies.
I don't follow Funny. The channel, Funny, I just unsubscribed. It's not that funny. I don't get it.
Gang.
Gang.